Hello, Washea Wellness Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Waves. My name is Lauren, and today I do want to talk about something that I know many of you might relate to, and that is how to stay regulated when life feels loud, chaotic, and overwhelming. As someone who experiences sensory overwhelm all the time, I used to believe that calm could only exist in silence. I tell myself that peace needed quiet and that regulation meant everything had to slow down or stop. But over time, I learned that calm doesn't always mean quiet, and it doesn't have to mean escaping the noise. Instead, it can mean finding a rhythm within the chaos, learning how to stay anchored even when the world feels like it's rushing around you. There's a moment that I come back to often, and it's a time where everything around me felt too loud and too much. My heart raced, my thoughts were scattered, and I could feel that wave of overwhelm rising and rising within me. I wanted to run from the noise, but instead I decided to stay, not to fight against the sounds or the movement, but to let myself exist within it and to breathe through it. I started by grounding myself. I took a deep breath in, counted slowly to 4, and then exhaled even slower. I let my body know that it was safe, even if my senses were heightened. And then I did something that I hadn't tried before. I allowed the noise to just be instead of resisting it. I focused on the sound itself, the hum, the rhythm, or even the patterns that I could pick out. It was like tuning into waves that were crashing around me. Yes, they were messy and unpredictable, but still natural. I imagined each sound passing over me rather than through me. I also leaned on my other senses: touch, smell, and breath. I reached for something grounding. Now, at the moment, this is my acupressure mat, but in the past, it has been a crystal that I'm drawn to. Some of them are polished, so they're smooth, but there are some others that have some very unique textures. For instance, there is one that I'm looking at right now, and that is pyrite. And the version that I have with me is quite rough. So that is also another grounding experience that helps me. And as I do this, it's anchoring me back into my body. I've also rolled essential oils onto my wrists, letting the scent cut through the chaos and bring me back to myself. And then I let my breathwork guide me. And it wasn't about shutting the world out. It was about creating a softer space within myself, even while the world outside stayed loud. If you experience sensory overwhelm, I would like you to know that you don't have to run from the chaos to find calm. You can create calm exactly where you are. Sometimes it can be more so about shifting your focus and tuning into the rhythm of your breath, feeling the ground beneath your feet, or finding a sound that soothes you in and around the noise. It's about knowing that even when the world feels loud, you don't have to shrink yourself. You can expand. You can hold both the noise and your own peace at the same time. As I move into 2025, one of my goals is to keep on finding ways to create softness in the chaos, in the noise, and to keep showing up as calm, even if life isn't. So, if you've ever felt like you needed absolute quiet to feel regulated, I hope this reminds you that calm isn't about the absence of sound. It's about finding your own steady rhythm, no matter what is happening around you. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope that today is soft and gentle, and I will see you soon.